everybody, let's do one of my super favorite easy peasy projects. So the main thing that you're going to need for this project is a wine glass. And you really want this to be a glass one. You don't want this to be plastic because we're also going to be putting a candle on top of it. And this is an example of kind of what our final product will be here. You can see this was just a wine glass turned upside down and it's got a candle on top. Okay, this one would sit here like this. Would sit on top of this one. But I'm going to show you some variations of this, and I'm going to show you how I did these as well. So first of all, if you want to do one like these actually have stuff inside of them, some fake snow inside of them. You can see that. If you want to do this kind, okay, this is going to be a permanent type display. And I'm going to show you how I did these first. What you want to do is take your wine glass, turn it upside down on just some white cardstock. You're going to trace the rim, right, and you're going to cut that out, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay. The next thing you would do is you would get you some of these little people figurines. Now these came from Dollar Tree. I've got these little sections, these ones here. I've also got these, and I got some little trees as well. And now I found these at a thrift store. This one, I just love that one. And this little dude here, I'm going to cut this little string off of it and have him as well like this. But what you would do is you're going to just kind of position them in the scene. I think he would be a little bit big. Yeah, he'll be way too big. But you're going to just make you like a little scene. And you can see with this one, I've got a little wishing well and these two people are caroling. And it's very simple. It's just them standing next to this wishing well caroling. This other one, it does have a little bit more going on with it. I did these two kids here, they're building a snowman and the snowman is there. And you just kind of position them, and then you want to hot glue them down to your paper. Okay, so once you've got your little characters kind of positioned, make sure you don't glue them too close to the edge because you want to be sure that your wine glass is still going to be able to go down over it. Just to double check, make sure it'll do it. So you're going to take your wine glass, put it on there, make sure that it'll go over it. All right. Then what you're going to do is you're going to get whatever it is you want to use for your fake snow. Now I'm not actually going to put any fake snow in this one because I've already got some with the fake snow. But you would just take your fake snow and you want to measure till it's going to be about that high. Not too high because you don't want to cover all the people up, but you want to cover up where they're glued to the paper. And you would fill it, put it in here, just put it in your vase. All right, you put it in your vase, then you would take this, turn it upside down, and it should just kind of sit like that. See how it's just sitting on top of that? You're going to run your bead of hot glue all the way around so that it would stay and it would seal in that fake snow. And that's all you'd have to do. And then your final step, you can add a bow like I did here. You can see I added like a little ribbon. You could use this because it's just curling ribbon. You could use regular ribbon to decorate the stem if you wanted. And then you just put your candle on top. Got your candle on the top here. You put your characters in here. You got them just like this. And you got your candle. Now, what's great about this is you could use different colored candles. Whatever color candle, this is just the candle I had. But you can use different colored candles. But there's also other things you can do with this. And I want to show you some variations on this. Okay, for this first one, what I'm doing is I took some silk fall colored flowers. This would be a fall candle holder. And I hot glued two on here. You can see I just hot glued them. Two on here like this. I'm going to also hot glue the leaves that are kind of out to the side. I'm going to hot glue them to the paper that I cut. And then I'm going to cut off the extra around the sides. And then once you can get it cut where it fits in there just like you want it to, you can see it's just really pretty. It just gives it a really pretty look to it. You could hot glue it down if you want to, but for me, I'm not going to hot glue them down so I can switch them out with different styles. And here's another variation I did. For this one, I took one of my little fairy figurines that I have. I took a sheet of paper just like I did the other ones, and I just covered it in this little glittery table scatter to give her a base. And I think she's really cute. So you could just do lots of different things with this. Now, since I'm not going to glue these down and I'm not going to put fake snow in them, I'm going to do something a little different to make these a little special. I'm going to go ahead and do this one as well. So I'll have a set, okay? But I'm also going to add, I'm gonna put some like little clumps of hot glue around to make it look kind of like snow. And I'm gonna paint over everything with one of these. Now I've got a couple of different options. They're all basically the same color here. This is Crafter's Glitter paint. This came from Dollar Tree and it's new and I love it. I think you've seen me use it before. This is also something I bought at Dollar Tree. This is glitter glue. It's that same white silvery color. And then this is some glitter nail polish. I buy this a lot. I usually have to get this at Family Dollar because I usually don't have this color at Dollar Tree. But you can also even buy white glitter paint from places like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or somewhere like that. And I'm just going to cover everything in that as well. Okay, so while I'm waiting for those to dry, I also picked up one of these ornaments from Dollar Tree while I was there, and I'm going to use my extra little dude and one of these little trees in it. Now what I did was I went ahead and cut a piece of paper that would fit down inside of this lid part because I want to make sure that it's going to fit when I'm done, and I'm going to glue my characters to that. Now another easy idea to do with these while we're waiting for all that to dry is these ornaments are so easy. All you have to do is seriously just take your picture, cut it to the right height, kind of roll it up and just poke it in there and it'll pop open, and this is just the perfect Christmas ornament. You can just hang it on your Christmas tree. You can do this with any picture. It's so simple. Just a quick way, a fun way to use these. And quite honestly, this project can be ridiculously easy. If you don't want to buy a wine glass and you have a clear glass, all you have to do is put something in it. I mean, this is the flower, one of those flowers that I had. I'll poke it in here like this. Like just poking it in this glass, honestly. Put it in the glass. Just kind of poke it down. It ain't going to be like in there just right. Just poking it like that. Turn it over. Poke the little edges in. Make sure your edges are in right. And then you could just put a candle. This candle might be a little bit big for it. You could have a smaller candle and put on top of that. Really just that simple to make something really cute. I mean, seriously, it's just as simple as it can be. I think with a small glass like that, I would use a smaller candle, but generally speaking, very simple. So this is the completed look. And I got some candles and they're on the little things there and they look really cute. I think they turn out really cute. And that's the completed look.